This is my first video reflection for Camden Prep Elementary School, a read aloud lesson that I did last Wednesday with the title, Why Do You Cry? My focus for this lesson was to really practice behavior management implementation and working the uncommon language into my own lesson. In comparison to my immersion day read aloud, I do feel like this one was a lot stronger than that one, just after observing so many great teachers and getting to see them in practice rather than just videos. I definitely need to focus on being stronger within the classroom and having a stronger presence, and not being so mellow and overly kind, as awful as that sounds, I guess. Really just looking out for behaviors that are not acceptable, especially when they're sitting on the carpet together, and just really being a stronger presence in front of the class while including those different techniques that I'm learning, such as having a really strong point and making great eye contact with the students along with nonverbal gestures. One thing during the lesson that I did try to really incorporate was the sitting straight up back and eyes forward. I definitely think I could have done a bit better with tracking the speaker and making sure everyone's eyes was on the speaker and knowing the content a little bit more, although I know that wasn't the focus, but I feel like that would have helped if I was a bit more practiced and really practiced the stopping and the scanning so it feels more natural within my lessons. I want it to start to come naturally, but I know that will definitely take a lot of practice and kind of getting over my awkwardness, and not so much awkwardness, but kind of getting over what's holding me back from being a stronger teacher in the classroom and getting more familiar with the students and more familiar in the classroom. So definitely for my next read aloud lesson, I'm going to make sure I really implement the strong tracking and making eye contact with every single student as I go along, even if I have to take a longer pause, but then also keeping the lesson moving along at the same time, which is definitely something I need to practice. Some things I think I did well was definitely implementing just the excitedness about the lesson, and I always love reading books to kids. I think it's so fun. So it's something that I've never had trouble with. I definitely made a list of next steps for my next implemented lesson coming up this week, which I'm really excited for, some more read alouds, and to observe and get to present a writing lesson before Summer Academy begins.